Title: Off with her head. Delta passengers daring threat, a gruesome flight to remember. TLDR, a shocking mid-air incident occurred on a Delta flight when a passenger, identified as Nelson Montgomery, attacked a flight attendant, put her in a chokehold, and threatened to decapitate her. The violent encounter included Montgomery slashing the flight attendant, who fortunately only suffered minor injuries. Passengers and police intervened, subduing the agitated passenger, who now faces multiple charges. What's the deal with airplane mayhem? Disclaimer: the following story contains information related to violence and crime, but offers no advice or recommendations. Turned Up News is here to present the facts in the coolest way possible, without suggesting what you should or shouldn't do. Read on if you dare. In a scene that might have you rethinking your travel plans, a man aboard Delta Airlines Flight 2432 showed us that in-flight entertainment could get a tad too real. Nelson Montgomery, 39, is now the frequent flyer nobody wants to meet, having allegedly attacked a flight attendant, threatening to cut off her head with a sharp object. The flight was landing at Louis Armstrong International Airport from Atlanta when things got dicey. Was this an isolated incident, or is the air above our heads turning into a battlefield? The unnamed flight attendant was cut twice but, thank the skies, suffered only minor injuries. The passengers heroically rushed to the rescue, pinning down Montgomery until the police arrived. So, next time you board a flight, will you be signing up for action and adventure, too? Montgomery seemed to be on the edge, pun intended, hurting himself with the sharp object and bleeding profusely from his neck. He was charged with aggravated battery, disturbing the peace, and simple battery, and is currently waiting for his less than first-class accommodations at the Jefferson Parish Correctional Center. How many air miles does that trip earn you? Delta Airlines responded with a statement, affirming their zero-tolerance policy for unruly behavior. Is zero tolerance enough, or are we in need of new strategies to deal with this alarming rise in air rage? This isn't the first time Delta had to deal with chaos in the clouds. A similar incident in June led to an emergency landing, with the Federal Aviation Administration recording 857 cases of unruly passengers in 2023. Is the friendly sky becoming the unruly sky? Let's take a quick layover at some statistics. These violent incidents might make you wonder what's going on up there at 30,000 feet. Is it the altitude? The peanuts? Or is it a reflection of broader societal issues seeping into our air travel? As the story continues to unfold, we must question our own experiences and wonder, are we safe, not just from turbulence but from those seated next to us? What might cause someone to act in such a brutal way, and how are airlines and passengers to deal with this new reality? The incident has left us with an unsettling feeling and plenty of questions. The trend of violence on airplanes is a troubling one that we must face head-on. Or must we? So we leave you with this: in an age where air travel is more accessible than ever, is it time to buckle up for more than just turbulence? What would you do if you found yourself in such a precarious situation? Note: the above news report is based on actual events, and all details are factual as reported in the original news story. Turned Up News does not endorse or recommend any specific actions or responses to the events described.